All right, so we've been talking the start of the NFL season, kicking off tonight, and now we need expert advice on our Good Day Fantasy Football Punishment League.
He laughed when he looked at the paper.
Yeah, he really did. We have Super Bowl champion and former NFL running back Robert Turbin here to help us out with our draft. What do you say, sir?
Okay, so I gave you the roster.
These are looking pretty rough. These are looking
Do you
rough.
see a favorite?
It's tough, but I'm leaning towards Billie Eilish.
Oh,
that's
Billie
Tina.
Eilish. That's Tina.
So
She's not here
Tina,
today.
she's our weekend anchor.
Yeah.
She's not here today.
Okay.
So her team so far, you think
Who
is
does
probably
she
going to be
got?
one.
I think it came down to the Billie Eilish team and the Cringe team.
Oh, okay.
Back that Ash was
like how you took your time
was a
now.
close third,
Okay.
but that one didn't make the cut. So Billie
Sade,
Eilish,
are you
I think,
cringe?
is-
I
is-
am
is-
cringe. So
is
Sade's
well
your
rounded.
like kind of
Second place.
Second place.
No offense.
hey.
So Billie Eilish, she has Kyron Williams, Tyreek Hill, Jaden Daniels, Jerome Ford, Brandon Ayuk, Cowboys defense, Pat Freiermuth. What about that team do you like? Is it Kyron Williams?
I think it's well balanced, but it's more the depth. Josh Palmer off the bench. I think Samaje P. Ryan can be impactful, especially on third downs for the Chiefs. Jonathan Brooks is going to get his opportunities once he's healthy. Could end up being another starter for you within that lineup.
What about Jaden Daniels? Because he's on my fantasy team.
Yeah, I think Jaden Daniels gonna be effective this season. He's
Okay.
the starting quarterback for the Commanders, obviously. I think he'll have a good year. He'll be impactful with fantasy because he can move he can do things with his feet. He can throw the ball. He's got good wide receivers, Terry McLaurin, and a good run game as well. So
we should mention, not only does Robert know actual football, you won 3 out of your 4 fantasy leagues last year.
No. Last season was my first year playing fantasy, like full time or whatever. And I was in 4 leagues, and I won 3 Super Bowls. So I don't know if that's beginner's luck, or maybe I just know a little bit of football.
How much?
I'd like to think the second.
Yeah, how much do NFL players hate hearing about our fantasy teams? When we're like, I had you on my team, and you got me 2 points last week.
I hated it because I didn't know anything about it. And I think it's more so a lack of knowledge than it is guys actually not liking fantasy, because everybody plays it when they retire. Like, I love it now.
That's
You know
hilarious.
what I mean?
That's hilarious.
That's what it is. It's more so a lack of knowledge of what it actually is about. Now, some guys take it over the top because, you might be losing a lot of, your bank account might be being subtracted more than you like because of fantasy. That's your bad. But for the most part, I think it's just a lack of understanding of the game, of what it is, fantasy. Yeah.
That is funny.